Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, my microphone seems to be reasonably stable. So let's get straight back into the story. We just had a kind of difficult mission, but we did okay. We lost, well, we didn't lose a couple of people. We got a couple of people downed. We did get them to survive. We did get them through. So fingers crossed.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the great...
I just need to make sure that I'm sharing my tweet out. Sorry about that. Hey, Elf Daughter Games, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Elfie? Hey, Josh. So, Elfie, if you haven't seen this, I played a little bit of this on a previous stream and asked people if they would be interested in a series, and they said yes. Hey, Satacraft, hey, Red Boy Gaming. So this is a turn-based tactical JRPG with like a storybook, and it sort of each chapter is a new kind of cutscene or a mission. So this is going to be a cutscene, 3 is a cutscene, 4 is a cutscene, 5 is a mission. But as well as that, we also have skirmishes, so we can play skirmishes, and we also have the headquarters. And if we head back to the headquarters, we can do some upgrades and things. Just broke up for my whole day. Love JRPGs. Yep, so we've got the squad barracks where we pick up new soldiers. Kurumi, good morning, droid. And all of our soldiers have abilities, so you can see that this person here is a tank commander, and he's got a galleon rifle, he's got B-type grenades, Ragnade, and a combat suit. He likes Alicia, Juno, and Audrey. And he's a nature lover. Being around nature makes his heart soar, bringing a boost to his abilities, and he's also calm-hearted. Unshaken even when surrounded by foes, he remains calmly in command, enjoying a boost in his parameters. And literally everyone has these. Like, there's so much depth to this. And while this one, and a couple of others, these two, and Rosie, and I think it's Largo, and... yeah, I think it's Largo, Rosie, Welkin, and Alicia are standard characters you always get. Everyone else is randomized. Everyone else is completely random. How are you doing today, Kurumi? Is this game the Pokemon? This game is a little bit like Pokemon. The command room is where we choose who's going to fight. We can pick up new people. Training field we can use to train, and we've got some experience, so I'm actually going to do some training. Training field we can use to train different classes. Now, you don't level up people individually, you level up people as a class. So we've got scouts at level 3, shock troopers at 2, lancers at 2, engineers and snipers. Scouts are your general all-rounder, they use a bolt-action rifle. Shock troopers use a submachine gun, they're shorter range and have higher armour, but they have to get in close, and they're sort of attack and run. Lancers use a rocket lance, which destroys tanks. Find a YouTuber who doesn't make Fortnite videos. Lol. We've got the engineer who repairs sandbags, provides ammunition, things like that. And we've got snipers who are snipers. But we also have a tank manager, so we also have a guy who controls a tank. Yeah, leveling up classes opposed to people. And also, we have potentials. And what we have is, you see, these are potentials, these things here. So country bred, maternal, stuff like that. If we level up a class enough... it will unlock additional potentials. So actually, I use a lot of scouts. So I'm going to level up scouts again. So we're going to level up. Everyone who's a scout gains a bonus based upon the fact that they just leveled up.
Good work, maggot. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the scouts.
So now all of my scouts, if I go and have a look at my scouts, have a bonus potential. So she's got an undodgeable shot, which means that if she fires under certain circumstances, she has a guaranteed hit. He just got evasion boost. He got evasion boost. She got undodgeable shot, and she got stealth. So she can actually avoid being seen, so she can get close easily. Hey, Taika! It's a long time no see. Welcome, Taika. So my lancers are quite important, so I'm going to give my lancers a upgrade as well. Is there any swearing on the game? There's no swearing on this game at all. Well, there's use of like military swearing, like maggots and things like that, but as far as I can tell, there's no swearing. It's a JRPG that was originally released on a console that was more sort of aimed at people in their sort of 12, 13s. Although it's quite tactical and quite complicated. Oh, we got a new order. We got defense boost. Order raises 1 hour's defense. So orders are something else we can do. I'll get into that when we get into the actual game. Snipers are terrible, but someone has told me that if I keep pumping experience into snipers, they will become very, very good. So I'm going to keep pumping experience into snipers in the hopes that it's actually true and they will eventually become good. Lots of repetition though, lots of kind of good work, maggot sort of stuff.
Come back anytime.
Then we've got R&D. R&D is where we develop new equipment. I don't think we've got any new equipment because that's to do with expression through sort of... Okie dokie, Kurumi, have a good one. This is to do with kind of progression through the storyline. Oh, we do have Accuracy Boost 2. So Accuracy Boost 2 gives us a small increase in accuracy and range. So, yeah. And again, this is squad-wide. This isn't individuals. This is squad-wide. So we don't get a submachine gun, don't get a rocket lance. We get an Accuracy Boost 2 for our sniper rifle. That's good. Armor, grenades we don't get improved. We get better armor. Hey, Toriel Gamer, welcome to the stream. And we get a better armor upgrade for our blast suits. That's fine. I won't be able to afford any of our tanks items yet, but and then we can also increase or sort of upgrade the Edelweiss. We can buy reinforced armor. We can buy spare belts for the tread, a drive system, and we can buy expanded magazine capacity. But the interesting thing about the tank is that when we want to add things to the tank, we have to actually use a little mechanic where we have a limited number of slots, and they come in different sizes and shapes. So it's almost like a little Tetris mechanic. It came out in 2008. Satacraft. It came out in 2008. Castlefront Street is a wall where we've got a news reporter, and the War Cemetery is where we can go, and we can occasionally speak to an old guy who might give us a bonus if we come down in here.
Hello again, son. I'm sorry, but I can think of no orders to teach you. I hope we'll meet.
Okay, so we don't get any new orders from him. Now, I'm actually going to go, and I'm going to go through the story, and we're going to play another mission, because I want to show you guys. Don't know this game, but still watching it because it's Droid Stream. So let's have a look at the story. I might exit if I'm bored, though. Fair enough, Toriel. If you don't like what I'm playing, you don't have to watch. So basically, the story is there's this stuff called Ragnarite that controls all the machinery. And there's two big nations, and the two big nations are fighting over Ragnarite, right? We own a tiny little village, or we belong to a tiny little city, a tiny little city-state, tiny little country, that's stuck between these two people, and we have a lot of Ragnarite. And so the enemy, the sort of basically the German forces, but the equivalent to German force, the Eastern Empire, is trying to take over our country, Gallia, so that they can have all of our Ragnarite.
This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
I hear the enemy cross the river in tanks. And whoever's leading them is no fool.
On the contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more.
Peasants and barbarians.
How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it, swiftly and decisively.
Exactly. They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army must be crushed.
Twitch is a bit slower. Weird. Usually YouTube's a little bit slower. Hey, Peppermint Forbay. Welcome to the stream.
We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to Central Gallia.
Because it's a pretty typical anime thing, Satacraft. Big boobs.
The route of supply through Cloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Selvaria,
Oh, that's
So
you.
kind as to
Oh, cool.
accompany us there.
With pleasure.
Welcome
And
to
the ends of the
Twitch,
earth,
Peppermint.
Your Grace.
The Cloden
Toriel.
base and supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Cloden.
Of
Yep, I
course.
guessed, Toriel.
Leave it to me, Your Grace.
So there's a little bit of extra story as we go sort of in. As we get deeper and deeper, we have additional things, but we've got 2 more story things, then we've got a mission, and the missions are very interesting. I would stick around for the missions. They are an odd way of playing a game. It's kind of like XCOM meets Eternal Sonata. So this is us.
What are we doing? Remind me, whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
So this is us, or our main character, and he's a botanist, or he's a naturist. He studied nature at university before he went into... That's okay, Doggy Man, no worries. He went into university and studied nature, and then when the country was invaded, he got drafted into the army.
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh. Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
And that's our stepsister. She's from a race that people refer to as the Dark Sen, also known as the Dark Hairs. And it's basically like the Jews in World War II. They're considered lower species. Everyone is... I mean, even some people in your own team... Even some people in your own team can be anti-Dark Sen.
Find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
And during the missions, like, if one of your people has, like, anti-Dark Sen, if one of your people is a Dark Sen hater, and you have a Dark Sen on the mission, then they'll actually sometimes get a random debuff because they hate Dark Sen. It's actually really interesting, because I've played this game, I've played the first part of this game, Doggy Man. So it's it's a really fascinating mechanic that they've got all these buffs and debuffs, and you have to kind of think about that when you bring them into missions, if you want to do really well. Avatar: The Legend of Aang. I know of the live-action movie, and it's
really
terrible
nice,
compared
Rosie.
to the animated
What
TV
song
show.
is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
And you see, that's one of the characters that you're guaranteed to get, Rosie, as is Isara. So a lot of the story things resonate around Rosie, Isara, Alicia.
In the air.
It's a goat. Oh no, it's a pig. It's a Porcavian.
It's a pig?
No, it's a Porcavian.
It looks like a Porcavian piglet.
Bacon! I'm sorry, they're soldiers who are behind enemy lines. That would be Bacon by now. Or sort of behind enemy lines.
Get separated from your mom?
Bacon! Can we name it Bacon? I want to name it Bacon.
What did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Extra bacon! Flying bacon! The best kind of bacon, because it's bacon that comes to you.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
It's a pig!
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left...
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
You hear that? As of today,
You're a member of Squad 7, little guy. Oh my god, do we can we take him on? Can we take him into battle? Please tell me we can take him into battle and he has no attacks. Please, please, can I take him into battle with me? Please, does he actually become a member of Squad 7? So this is going to be our first battle, the Clondon Woods Wildwood Warfare at Cloden.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
So, we are here in Cloden. This is our battle map. So, this is how the battle map's going to match. That's the enemy supply base located at the east end of the woods tucked behind a tight defensive line. Your squad will sweep and attack from the west to capture it and cut off the lifeline. I suggest you hit the base head-on with a tank while your foot soldiers take the north path behind the enemy. Your objective is the occupation of the enemy base. Tread carefully, I suspect they've planted mines across the area leading to the base. Okie dokie. You should be able to see them, but be careful, accidentally stepping on one will mean major damage. An engineer can dismantle a landmine by approaching it and pressing space button when the command appears. You also remember that the tank can roll over landmines without sustaining damage. Well, if they're anti-personnel mines, yes. If they're anti-tank mines, no. You could have the oink attack, which just, yeah, it just confuses enemy soldiers. Conversely, foot soldiers can walk on a larger anti-tank mines unharmed, but a tank will take tread damage. You've heard word that the enemy backup is approaching even now. Get out there and claim the base fast. Okay, so these are the victory conditions. The enemy base must be captured. Failure is Welkin dies or the enemy occupies the base for 20 turns. Okay, so here's the thing. In this game, pay close attention to the victory conditions. Nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if there are 500 enemy soldiers on the map. If I capture the enemy base, I win. It doesn't matter how many enemy soldiers there are. It doesn't matter how many of my characters have died. If I capture that base, I win. Right? So I have to pay close attention to the victory conditions and failure conditions, because you can actually bypass a lot of stuff. Abril! Welcome to the stream, Abril. So, let's have a look at how we've got. So we've got 2 sets of teams. So let's position our units. Down here we've got our tank, which is Welkin. So we've got our tank. I'm going to give Welkin Alicia, and I'm also going to give Welkin Rosie. I'm going to give Welkin an engineer, because Welkin would do well with an engineer. Actually, I'm going to give him Homer. Homer's a better engineer. I'm going to give him probably a second scout. So let's grab someone who works well with one of them. None of them work well together, so let's give him Alex. Oh no, sorry, that's not a scout. Whoops. Let's give him Ramona. So that's our bottom squad. That top squad is going to get Melville the Scout. We're going to take a sniper in the top squad. We're going to take Cesare in the top squad. We're going to take probably Walter as our Lancer. And we're also going to take... I probably need an engineer up here as well for anti-mine duties. Is this a story mode, the GamingDroid? Is this a story mode game? This is a very story-based game, yes. So now we've got 4 people in the bottom, 5 people in the bottom, 4 people in the top. And this is our sort of team setup. So now we're ready to go. So let's deploy.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is...
Stood for 9 minutes, but I'm going to leave anyway. Bye, droid. Okie dokie, Doriel. So this is the combat stage of the game. So this is the non-story stage of the game. This is the combat stage of the game.
The enemy supply base is through these woods.
Squad 7.
Squad 7,
move out. So the combat stage of this game is separated into 2 elements: command and combat. So command stage is this one, and we get little shields up at the top of the screen.
Tank will follow the road to the south. Team 2.
All right.
You've already explained that. Oh, about team attacks. Sometimes when units near allies attack, allies will join in with supporting fire. Up to 3 units can team up, and their support fire comes at the cost of no CP. The units in your squad each have specific other members they like especially well. Teaming up with those members will result in exceptionally powerful attacks. So this is why the liking people is important. Staging a team attack against crouching enemies can be a smart way to defeat them. However, bunching up before team attacks can leave your soldiers open to powerful area attacks from grenades and mortars. Knowing when to group up for offense and when to spread for defense. There we go. So, you can see up at the top we've got CP, which is a set of points. It costs 1 point to move somebody. It also costs 2 points to move a tank. So if I go around to my tank... Where's my tank? There's my tank. It costs 2 points to move a tank. I missed my stream on Tuesday, so I'm going to be streaming tonight instead. Detroit Becoming Human again. Awesome, Alfie. So it costs 2 points to move a tank, 1 point to move a person, and we can also order in backup. So there's 12 people on reserve, so we can order in backup if we want. So this is our command stage. We pick who to attack. So I'm going to pick Melville the Scout. He's going to start off straight away. And this is the, like, action mode. So you see I've got action points at the bottom. So we can see already, we can see an enemy Lancer, another enemy Lancer, an enemy tank that's a commander, a shock trooper, and a scout that's a commander. So there's a mine. So we're going to... No! Dang it! Like, the controls are a little bit dodgy. Controls are a little bit difficult sometimes.
Anti-tank gunnery reported on the north bank. We're in danger while it remains, Welks.
So it was a good idea to move my scout first because we spotted an anti-tank gunner.
I hope Team 2 can take it out.
Take out that supply base. Spotted an enemy.
Okay, so I'm not actually going to fire with them. I'm going to end that motion because they haven't spotted me yet. Because they haven't spotted me yet, I'm actually going to bring in Homer the engineer. Oh, it's Carl the engineer. In which case we'll bring in... Yeah. Let's bring in Walter the Lancer. So we'll bring in Walter the Lancer. He's slower and noisier, so he's more likely to get spotted. But although he's not going to be able to make it all the way, so he's going to need to. I'm going to need to spend a second point for him to get there. That's fine. So you can spend another point on the same person. So we're going to move this person around, crouch him. Now, we've got a rocket launcher. And that's the anti-tank cannon down.
All right. Who are these guys?
Now, at any point, if someone sort of is looking at you when you're firing, you can take damage. So you have to be a little bit careful. So I'm actually going to move my sniper forwards next. I'm going to bring my sniper up. And see if I can just sort of get anyone. Can I see anyone? I don't know if I can shoot them through the fence. Yeah, I can't actually hit anyone through the fence, unfortunately. So there is a commanding scout here that we need to kill. Will you make a stream on Minecraft story mode? Probably not. Now, if we hit him in the body, it takes 7 shots to kill. If we hit him in the head, it takes 2 shots to kill. So let's make sure we hit him in the head. Now, we don't necessarily hit with every shot. That circle is where we can hit with. And because he was a commander, he had a command point, the enemy now gets 1 less command point to use on their turn. So the enemy now has less command points to use. So I'm now going to move forwards and crouch. So now we've got 3 command points left. I'm going to use 1 command point to move a scout up.
My turn, okay?
And we're going to keep an eye out for mines and traps.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Ah, I see, there's a landmine. I wonder if I can shoot the landmine.
Don't even think of dodging. Now!
Take out that supply base.
Okay, so we can't shoot landmines. That's something I didn't know. Okie dokie.
Time for a dirt nap.
And now we have 2 points left, which I'm going to use to move our tank.
Entering combat.
Now we know there's an anti-tank mine behind there, so we're going to have to be careful.
I've got a visual on the supply.
So I might be able to hit these guys with a mortar round. No. So the question is, am I just going to have to roll through this and take tank damage? Let's drop a mortar here. Okay, so I can mortar that thing out the way. Excellent. So next turn we're gonna bring up a engineer, and we're gonna get rid of that anti-tank mine. So that's the end of our turn. Hey, Ball, welcome to the stream. Does this game lag on low specs? Oh god, no, this game wouldn't lag on low specs. So look at that, they have a lot of command points. So there's a few people back in their base that are moving around that we can't see. Oh, we can see him now. He is a machine gunner. There were a lot of people in that base. Oh!
Underminer fire.
Okay, so he fired a rocket launcher at her and missed. That's pretty good. And he's given up his turn because the computer on this mode is a little bit gentle on you. About evasion. When being attacked, units will sometimes dodge under cover, under enemy fire and avoid damage. It's called evasion and can be negated by attacking from the target's rear. Attacking from behind also causes the target to panic, leading to a slightly lower accuracy during counterattacks. It's yet another reason also to guard your own back while actively trying to circle around foes. So we've got a pretty nasty kind of thing on this side. So we've got the Lancers, and then we've got the tank. So one thing I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to grab my Lancer, and I'm going to move him in, and I'm going to take over this base. So we're going to take over this base. Nice and easy.
Enemy camp occupied. Good work.
Then we're going to move forward into here and go into crawl mode.
Take them out, 1 unit at a time.
So there's an anti-tank cannon up there that we're going to have to deal with. So you can see that he's hidden in long grass now. So we need to bring up our engineer to take out the anti-tank mine.
Your body's yours to use.
So he's slightly creepy. He always says my body's yours to use. He's a little bit of a weirdo, but that's fine. He can refill ammunition and he can repair things. So he just refilled the ammunition on the tank for me.
Gunfire from long range.
Well, do you have a visual on that base yet?
So we can hit the tank, which is pointless. We might be able to hit that Lancer. Okay, so we hit that Lancer twice. It did nearly no damage because we're so long away. Yeah, he's a little bit creepy. So what we need to do is we need to get... basically, we need to get someone around the back of these guys and try and deal with this. It's going to take a few command points, I think, to deal with this properly. So, let's get this engineer up. I mean, you can, if you want, just spend all your command points on a single person. And now I'm going to move Melville the Scout up. They do recover a little bit of HP as they sort of go on.
I've got a visual of a supply base up ahead.
I wish you good luck.
38 shots to kill, so we're a little bit too far away for that to be effective. He gets to counterattack. And now I'm going to run back behind the fence because then he can't shoot me and he has to run forwards to get to me.
Entering combat.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Have you secured a view of the field there? Come in.
Now, I wonder if we can hit these guys with anti-tank, yes, we can mortar this guy. So we managed to blow away their cover, and we managed to do damage to both of them.
I've got a visual on the supply base up.
So because we managed to blow away their cover, these guys are now more exposed and more easily hit.
My turn, okay? Come on, pull it together.
Yes, 3 headshots. Nice. So that's one of the lancers down. That takes away one of the big threats to our tank. That's one of the big threats to our tank gone. So if I tuck myself behind this, I shouldn't be... Come on, no. The moving is a little bit awkward. There we go. So I can't see any of them, so they can't shoot me. Now we're going to get Creepy Lad. Because Creepy Lad is actually a reasonably good shot. We're going to move Creepy Lad up here. And we're going to see if we can deal with this guy. 3 headshots. I only got 1 headshot in, unfortunately. Did damage with the other shots, but only got 1 headshot in. So I'm going to bring this lad up a little bit and put him behind this tree.
Have you secured a view of the field there?
There we go. That's perfect. He's now unseeable by those, so they have to move to shoot him. Unless they use AoE. Oh, he shot a rocket, but it hit the tree, and the tree got destroyed. So the trees do get, like trees and things can get destroyed. Oh! Okay, so we took a little bit of damage from the tank. The tank shot us, that's fine. And we've got more people moving around inside the enemy camp. There's 2 guys up on the hill as well, which we'll need to deal with. Ah, here comes a commander. He didn't shoot. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't shoot. So we know we've got an assault guy there. That's fine. He used up most of his command points that turn. So now comes the bit where we're going to have to deal with a few things simultaneously. So we're going to bring our sniper up and round this way. So that's another command point gone. That's another point the enemy can't use.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Okay, I got it. Now!
Oh, he dodged.
Enemy unit sighted. Be careful, soldiers.
So she's a little bit vulnerable, but we still want to keep her there. I need to move this guy up and round. So I need to stand him up, and I need to move him up and round because there's an anti-tank gun up on top of this hill, or round here.
All units, take your positions.
If we touch the enemy, we can get rid of them somewhat. There's a mine over there, so we've got to be careful for that. So now we're going to move down. We're going to start dealing with these guys a little bit more. So let's grab our tank. Keep an eye out for anti-tank mines. They've got plenty of anti-tank mines up front, but we're not going to go close enough to actually take the anti-tank mines.
The undercarriage is blown.
Yes, right away.
So we're going to take the mines out with our engineer. Luckily he can take out as many mines as he wants.
Report. What is the enemy up to there?
And then I'm actually going to redeploy my engineer again. Actually no, Alicia's got a slightly better ability. So let's move Alicia up.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Don't even think of
Undodgeable! Oh, he's one shot off dying. Seriously? That's really frustrating. I mean, hopefully, if he takes a turn, he'll get shot by both of them.
Order's an order.
See if he can actually hit anyone. No, he can't hit anyone. So, there we go. And now it's the enemy's turn. We're probably going to take a little bit of fire. Your characters don't die if they get down to 0 HP. I like the smell of fresh soil in the morning. Yes. Your characters don't die if they get down to 1 HP. Your characters die if they get down to 1 HP and then the enemy gets hold of them. You can get hold of them instead and you can bring out medics that will keep them alive for the next mission. But you can lose characters in this. He missed again. He's a terrible shot. Because he didn't move, we didn't get to shoot at him. If they run, like I'm hiding at the moment, but... Oh, see, she's been taken down. How much does this game cost? This game's really cheap. It's quite old. I don't know how much it is at the moment. I'll just pause and store. Let's have a look how much it is on Steam. You can probably get it better than at Steam, but... Valkyria Chronicles is currently £5 or about $7. So if one of the enemy soldiers runs over to her, then she's going to be in trouble. Yay! Happy birthday, Alfie! I didn't know it was your birthday weekend. I am very sorry I didn't know that. Okay, so we've got a sniper here.
You say so.
Her puns will be bad. That's fine. I don't mind bad puns.
Try to conserve
Enemy sighted.
So we're going to actually trigger him straight away again. 33 on Sunday. Congratulations, Alfie. So we're going to trigger him again, and we're actually going to bring him... Dang it. I thought I could run up on top of that hill, but I can't. That's actually really frustrating that I can't run on top of that hill, because we're going to have to waste a third turn coming round here. There we go. So now there's no one around that's going to shoot her. So we're not going to lose Melville. And I don't want to lose Melville because she's actually a decent character. So let's grab Homer.
It's yours to use.
I'll help too.
There we go. So we've taken him out. That's good.
I'm impressed.
Now we switch over to our tank.
Here we go.
We've got 800 hit points left on the tank, which should be plenty.
Gotta love nature.
Mel is a girl? Yeah, Mel's a girl. Pretty sure Mel's a girl. And we're going to use our last 2 command points on the same person.
Gotta love love nature.
And pop. So you can see I've taken quite a few nature lovers with me. And by taking nature lovers with me, I'm getting a lot of potential benefits, which potential benefits mean extra movement points, extra accuracy, things like that. The scouts with undodgeable shot is brilliant. Just managed to survive that. I just have to hope they don't bring up any of the Lancers. Because if they bring up a Lancer, they might be able to take out my vehicle. Congratulations though, Elfie. Happy birthday. Do you want a Prezi? I can't afford much, but I can buy you a Prezi. So he didn't do much because he didn't have much he can do. The AI tends to kind of try and keep people in... hidden, shall we say? So there's one less command point for the enemy team, which is good. So these guys aren't particularly dangerous to our tank. But what we can do is we can use our tank as cover for other things. And we can also use our tank to shoot them with a machine gun. A stream from you is enough for me. Excellent. So now we switch over to our engineer. And what our engineer can do is he can go and heal our tank. So he's going to go around this way. And he's going to go heal our tank. But he's going to go make sure he's behind the tank so he can't get shot at. So he's going to do a little bit of repairing and give us 1,000 HP.
Thank you.
Bloink! Thank you very much. So, let's see. This guy's a shock trooper. I don't know if our Lancer is going to be able to deal with a shock trooper, but there's a mine on the floor, so we need to be careful with that. So we took out half his HP and knocked him down. He's going to get a chance to shoot back at us, though. So we're going to dodge around the corner. So that's fine. Our sniper is going to move up. Because our sniper is going to rescue Mel so that we can get a med team out to her.
Hey, medic.
He sounds very bored. Hey, medic. So here comes our little medic. You do have med kits and grenades, which are useful for certain things. So Melville's been evacuated to safety.
Use the trees.
So long.
So he gets to fire back, and then we can go and squirrel ourselves away around here. Now, we have 3 command points left. I think probably what we're going to do is grab the tank to start with. I think I may have slightly run over Homer. We're going to switch over to our anti-personnel gun. And then we're going to run this guy down and just kind of knock him around for a bit. Just because we can. I don't think it actually does anything.
Your body's yours to use.
Very creepy Homer.
Don't want to be alone.
Oh my god! Wow! He was ready for me to come around that corner, wasn't he? So if he runs over and hits Homer while Homer's on the floor, we just lose Homer straight away. Hey, Dragon, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Next stream tomorrow is going to be a Modern Skyblock 3 stream. I've just gotten into Ender.io on the YouTube series, so I'm going to be redesigning my base. The morning we'll have a video, which will be the video of us getting into Ender.io, and then I'm going to do a redesign of my base based on Ender.io. Including possibly building a power plant behind the factory, or beside the factory. I think he just grenaded himself. Yeah, he just grenaded himself. Did you fix the Nautica? No, I was on the screen trying to save and load for an hour and a half, Elfie, and it died. So after an hour and a half of being on the stream, it died. So, we've got this guy. I'm going to switch to the tank, and I'm going to roll this away. And then tab around to my anti-personnel weapon. Nearly killed him with the anti-personnel weapon. And you get more points the faster you do it. Like, some of these missions you can actually do, like, in a single turn. Some of the missions you can do in a single turn if you're willing to, like, just focus on things. Like, I could have probably just run someone right up to here using all my points, like, through the forest.
My turn, okay?
So he's facing the tank, so he's not going to see her until it is too late. Because he was facing away from her, he didn't fire on her. So I've lost my engineer from this side, which means I can't repair my tank or reload my tank's ammunition.
I'm on my way. You'll be okay. Don't worry about a thing. Now's your chance.
Alicia has so many run points. She can run so far. So I'm going to need to bring up the engineer from the other side to pay off on that. Because we can't actually get rid of the mines any other way. But what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to use our engineer to shoot this guy in the back.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Now, the problem with using the same person over and over again is every time you use the same person, they have less action points than they did the first time. So you'll see that now when I reuse this guy, he's going to have a lower number of action points. And that lower number of action points is cumulative. Gotta go, teachers here. Okie dokie, Dragon. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. So we'll go into target mode. We'll switch over to our engineer's tools, and we'll give the tank a quick repair. Because the tank is very powerful.
Just try and stop me.
Keep an eye out for mines.
Hostile sighted at 2 o'clock. Do you have visibility there?
So we've got 2 points left. I'll probably use that for my tank.
Entering combat.
I'll probably knock over someone at the moment. Yeah, I knocked Alicia over, but that's okay. So I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to land, throw a mortar round in... I'm going to throw a mortar around, even though I don't know if there's anyone there, and take out that area there. Because I have a feeling there's probably going to be someone over there. So there's an anti-tank rifle or an anti-tank weapon on the right-hand side that might have a shot at us. So we'll see if they do. Scout, that's not a problem. Now, our tank can also fire if people run too close. Our anti-personnel gun can fire if people get too close to us. Oh, they only moved 2 people. That's interesting. So let's get our engineer up. And we'll use him to take out the mines.
The trees are limiting our visibility.
Hey, where is everybody?
Try to keep that front line strong.
I got here as soon as I could, but
apparently not soon enough. Okay, so we've got one of the enemy leaders turning up, which is not good.
General Jaeger, you've brought reinforcements?
A few, but this place is almost surrounded. We'll lose both the base and supplies if we hold it. Listen, I want you all to pack up what you can and get ready to evacuate.
What will you do, General?
Buy you boys some time. Just leave the enemy to me.
Yay, that's going to be fun. So we've got enemy reinforcements turning up now. Oh, there's an enemy tank. That's going to be fun. I can't see the anti-tank weapon that's up on the hill. That's fine.
Hostile spotted. Enemy supply base sighted. It's just ahead.
I can't get round there, unfortunately. Hey, Wolf Elite, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So, let's move our sniper up.
We're fish in a barrel here.
So the only thing I can hit is the tank at the moment. I don't think there's anything on the tank I can hit that will actually deal damage, but might as well spend the bullet, because it's not like we have a problem with that. I'm pretty good, Wolf. I'm pretty good.
Here we go. Please neutralize the enemy supply base.
So Commander Lupus is reasonably tough, it would appear.
Roger that.
You look tired, Droid? I always look tired.
Think I see one.
The trees are...
Dying. I know it. Get ready for a breakdown! I'll probably miss.
Use the trees for cover.
Entering combat.
Wait, what? Why? Camera? The mouse control, if you're using the mouse to control the camera, it sometimes wigs out a little bit. So I spent a lot of action points turning around when I didn't need to. That's slightly irritating.
Not bad, not bad. Looks like Gallia's got some competent tank men.
General Jaeger, the base patrol is finished evacuating along with the supply.
Oh, come on, it's been a turn.
We'll thank the Gallians for this another day.
It's been a single turn.
The enemy...
One step ahead. They timed that perfectly. I'm just glad that backup unit arrived late.
That's so unfair that I managed to almost kill him in a single turn. And they... Like, it wasn't even a turn where, like, I had anything to do. Like, I just ended, like, just finished the turn. And they don't have any people left on the map, so I just have to take over the enemy base now. Fine.
I'll do my best.
Why are all the engineers simpering people? They all simper so much. I'll do my best.
Don't bite off more than you can chew.
There we go. Took it for Gallia. So we were very slow. It took us 7 turns. It would have been much better if we'd done it a lot quicker, but...
Operation complete. We took their base.
Bacon is still alive. Bacon has not died yet.
Well done, soldiers. The operation was a success.
Another victory!
Nope, not this time. All the glory goes to this little guy.
Way to go, Hans. First day on the job and you're already a hero.
Our success today was thanks to the animals living in these woods.
So, who named the bacon Hans?
Captain Virat, I'd like to introduce Squad 7's newest addition, Hans.
Also known as Bacon.
Hans, I hear you performed admirably today.
Chapter 6. A desert encounter.
Okay, so we're going into the desert now. We have several people on our team who are allergic to deserts, which we want to avoid taking with us. So we've got 2 more cutscenes, and then we've got the mission in the desert. We have like 5 or 6 people who are desert allergies on our team. We want to avoid taking them into the desert because they'll get stat downs basically every turn. He's eating a slice of watermelon.
This is one strange place. Rocks with holes in them. Dug up ground as far as the eye can
Those aren't
see.
rocks, those are walls.
Not always. They say this used to be a huge ancient city.
I thought so.
Now there's nothing but desert left.
We all know what happened. The Darkson calamity happened. They say the Dark Hairs used some kind of dark...
There's lots of other stuff, lots of other missions you can play, Doggy Man. There's skirmishes you can play whenever you want, so you can basically tailor how much combat to how much storyline there is.
Land, though. It's just crazy.
I don't know. Isara said that was a myth with no real historical evidence.
Look, their kind has been digging up Ragnite since forever. So who's to say they don't know some weird Darksony type way to use the stuff as a weapon? I'm just saying.
Anyway, as I was saying, we are in the middle of the Badlands. And what exactly are we doing here?
We've received some intelligence. They're saying the Imperials have set up a base near the Barius ruins.
A lot of JRPGs from the PlayStation era were very cutscene heavy.
Empyreans here? Some sandbox to come play in.
And even if it wasn't cutscenes, a lot of JRPGs were very story heavy. So for instance, even if you take one of my favourite ones, Grandia. In Grandia you spent an awful lot of time running around talking to people and not that much time fighting. Like you spent a lot of the time running around talking to people before you went into dungeons. Dungeons.
Tanks at 040. Distance 800. Hold on. Yes. There are foot soldiers as well.
There always are foot soldiers with tanks.
Well, it looks like we found our bad guys.
Okay, so we're not going to take Largo with us because Largo has a desert allergy, I believe, or at least we're going to check. We're going to check if Largo's got a desert allergy. So we've got one more cutscene, which is the inside of the enemy base. Or the inside of the enemy command structure. So let's see what the enemy are up to. To a certain extent, Doggy Man, I prefer this to a way a lot of JRPGs did it. Like, in a lot of JRPGs, we would do exactly the same thing. We'd have exactly the same amount of cutscene. It's just to get the cutscene, we'd have to run around inside a building and run from room to room to talk to people. But in this one, they just like give you a this is the next bit of the story.
Oh, it's you. Leave me be.
Because if you think about how much of an RPG you spend not in combat, just running around finding the right person to talk to.
No need to be unfriendly, is there? Is there something on your mind, Gregor?
His Grace Maximilian. Barius holds no strategic worth. Why lead a force there himself?
He took Selvaria with him, so it probably has something to do with the Valkyria.
So the enemy aren't just looking to take Ragnarite from Galia, they're looking for some kind of secret weapon, apparently.
Maybe. But I can understand the fascination easily enough. The power of the Valkyria is enough to claim all of Europa. Maybe the entire globe.
Even without it, the Empire's military strength is quite capable of taking control of Europa.
The stronger you are, the shorter that road.
It's a fair point.
I say let him be. My homeland's independence is riding on Maximilian's word. I need him to return to the court with enough clout to honor that deal. Relax. We'll hear all about their desert adventures soon enough.
So we're actually going up against the leader of the invasion force, Maximilian.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
The enemy is spread out across a wide area of the desert. You'll move in from the south and take them out. Along the way, you'll find the standing remains of ruins which should make for good cover from enemy fire. Your objective is to claim the enemy base camp. There's a lot of distance to cover out there. I'd recommend taking a long range sniper unit or two. When you're ready to advance, though, their limited AP can mean they fall behind. In such case, move them to the nearest camp after clearing the area of enemies and have them retreat. Then, after your advanced units occupy the next enemy camp, you can redeploy them. They'll speed them along. Swapping and leapfrogging units via your camps should be a big help out there. You'll do well to remember it. So, Welkin dies, ends the thing. Enemy occupies Gallia's base camp. All allied soldiers and reserves are killed, or 20 turns pass. We have to capture the enemy base again. So, position our units. Up front, we're going to have So, she doesn't have any problem with the desert. So, we're going to have Alicia, and then we want a sniper with her. So, we want a scout and a sniper on the right. He's desert bred, so he's actually going to get a bonus in the desert. So, that's good. And then we want to think about the team that's going up forwards with this group. So we want another scout. See, she's got a desert algae, so we can't take her with us. He's got Darsken blood, and we do have some Darsken haters, but it shouldn't be too bad. She's got a desert algae, so we're not going to take her. Country bred, panicky, Lancer killer, Lance hater. Let's take a Lancer killer. Oops. Didn't mean to replace Ramona. We're going to take a couple of anti-tank guys. Largo's fine. We can take Largo with us. We're going to take Homer, who's our best engineer. And we're going to take our other sniper, because she's not got a desert algae. Then we're going to take someone else. I don't think we need another anti-tank guy. I think we probably need another anti-personnel guy.
All right, we're set to begin.
Basically, it reduces your stats, Doggy Man. It reduces your movement range and it reduces your ability to hit things accurately. So it drops your stats. Same with any of the negatives. They drop your stats down. You get hard to hit things and
Squad 7, move out.
Less movement range. However, if you get the bonus, you get more movement range and you get it easier to hit things. So the desert bred guy is going to be absolutely brilliant.
This place is really something else. I've never seen rocks with holes like these.
Faldia was saying those holes are the result of the same blast that scorched the area. There are furrows dug into the ground too. Must have really been some explosion.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Yeah, but those trenches and rock walls should make for solid cover.
On an open field like this, we'll use whatever we can get. Squad 7?
Move out! So, we get 9 points because we didn't take one of our commanders with us, so we're slightly down on points. So, we can see several enemies already. So let's have a look. We've got a scout, shock trooper. See, if we can kill this scout, they get less points. Hey, Zana! Zana, tomorrow morning there should be another released episode of Modern Skyblock 3, which is me doing Ender.io, and then I'm going to stream Modern Skyblock 3 tomorrow. I'm going to stream Modern Skyblock 3 and I'm going to do a base redesign, so now that I've got Ender.io, I have Ender.io conduits. So if I can take him out, he's going to give less sort of points towards the enemy. Less command points. There's another commander who's a Lancer. Another commander who's a shock trooper. Okay, so we've got 1 commander, 2 commanders, 3 commanders. Okay. Hey, Sammy! Don't end the phase. Hey, Sammy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Bad Wolf got car today. Yay!
You say so.
So who can we see? We can see that shock trooper, that lancer, that scout, sniper, shock trooper. So we can see that enemy sniper. Dang it, missed. So being up on this cliff is actually not as useful as I thought because we've got somewhat limited ability to hit people. I should have put the 2 snipers up on top, really.
Moving out.
No, I can't actually... Ah, yes, I can go around here.
I'm gonna bake out here before they can shoot me.
You're good? I'm glad you're good, Sammy.
Unit spotted. Enemy unit spotted.
Wish tomorrow my internet would work, 'cause tomorrow lightning storm and electricity will be down for some hours. Ooh, that sucks.
My turn, okay? Don't even think.
Undodgeable! So he can't use his evasion ability to stop her from hitting him, which is good. And that takes away one of their command points. So it was worth me spending a command point to come and kill him, because that means they get less command points. Hey, David Sully, welcome to the stream. So we've got another sniper back here. Let's see what she can get a shot at. See, she's a lone wolf, so she does worse if she's surrounded by people. That's a lancer down. That saves our tank from being hit by something. Okay, so I have now apparently upgraded my snipers enough that they're actually useful. Yeah, the snipers are actually now useful now that I've upgraded them a bit.
The hunt begins. Good night.
Hey, Chubby Cheeks, welcome to the stream.
Get ready to die, imps. Die, die, die! Next.
Next.
Who are these guys?
So we're going to spend 2 points on getting my tank forward.
Don't give them time to think. Secure a route.
So, what have we got? We've got a lancer, shock trooper, shock trooper. Let's switch over to our mortar and let's see if we can drop a mortar right on that lancer's head. We didn't do much damage, but we did knock him out of cover.
The hunt begins. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Who are these guys?
So we wiped out quite a few of them there. I think we did well with the number of points we had available. There are double snipers up on that hill, which mildly concerns me. Ooh, they're getting reinforcements in. That's not good. Ouch. That's okay. The Lancer's not bad. We've got a Lancer hater there. She's an anti-Lancer, so... Kind of expected that.
Welcome. This is your...
The snipers, dude. The snipers. And he used the same Lancer a second time. It's very rare for the enemy team to do that. Very rare for the enemy team to use the same Lancer twice. That's a command Lancer, so killing him will take away one of their command points, which will be useful. I'm going to have to bring my engineer up next turn. He missed. Nice! He shot over the top of the tank. One shot, 9 kills. I wish. And another Lancer. They've got a lot of Lancers here. I hope this is my Lancer hater who's up at the front, because... Oh! Just piling in the Lancers. But he's put all of his Lancers in one small location, which means we'll be able to use them, we'll be able to kind of slaughter them quite effectively. And he missed again. Wow. That's kind of terrible. Okay, so we're now into our tactics turn. So we've got the 2 snipers on the right. I kind of need to deal with the 2 snipers on the right, but I don't really have anyone there who's capable of dealing with them at the moment. We've got a shock trooper that we kind of need to deal with, and we've got these 2 snipers up on this hill that are a problem. These 3 Lancers are a problem, but not a massive problem, because we have Jane. And I think Jane...
Just try to stop me.
I think Jane is our anti-Lancer.
Fresh meat found. Die, die, die! Next.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Oh, there was a landmine there. Dang it. There was a landmine hidden around the corner. I did not see the landmine.
Get ready to die, imps. Every last one of you imps.
So, she's an Imperial hater, so she's got a bonus because she's fighting Imperials.
Next.
Who are these guys?
Get ready to die, imps.
So there we go. So far I've got triple kills, just from her. So that's 3 kills so far this turn.
Next.
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
Now, I'm going to see if I can actually use my sniper to take out a couple of the other snipers. Let's move her up to here. So first things first, this guy is a threat to her. So she can't actually take him out. That's a problem. And she doesn't actually have a shot at any of the snipers. She has a shot at this shock trooper, but not at any of the snipers.
Nothing personal. Sweet dreams.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
So I'm going to take a risk and see if I can get Alicia up to take out those snipers now that the shock trooper isn't there anymore. Almost took out that sniper.
How are you doing on ammo? Brace yourself. Keep your stamina up.
Enemy unit spotted.
See, that shock trooper would have ripped her to pieces if I'd done that without taking out the shock trooper.
turn, okay?
Wow, I can't actually hit him in the head from here. Hitting him in the head takes 8 shots to kill him? Wow! So I'm actually going to just pour another command point into her to kill this guy. Because otherwise he's just going to kill her. So we've poured a lot of command points into Alicia, but Alicia's taken out the snipers. No. Dang it! I'm going to have to put another command point in her. Just to get her out of there. I can't. So she's actually going to be exposed to all of these guys. But none of them are snipers. So that's actually not too much of a problem. The fact that none of them are snipers actually is quite a good thing.
The hunt begins.
She's out of ammo. Dang it! Ah, she ran out of ammo and I didn't notice. So both of my snipers are now dead. Or unconscious. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention to important things. Oh, and there's a guy turning up there with a machine gun. Oh, she dodged. She ducked. She got her evasion chance up. I mean, she's been pretty accurate with her counterfire there. Jane wasn't actually bad at counterfiring there. And he's going to spend another point running him up. Wow, he's a terrible shot. He is an absolutely god-awful shot. Ooh, spent all of their points on a high-level tank and failed. Not sure why he climbed out of the pit, because that just exposes him to being shot by our guy.
My turn, okay? Please hit. Enemy sighted.
Imperial.
Payback time, kids.
So we're going to run Jane across, and we're going to run her behind this guy.
Every last one of you imps. Die, die, die!
Because that allowed us to take him out.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
We're going to spend another point on Alicia so that we can take this camp, because the enemy team has ordered in reinforcements at this camp, which means by taking this camp, we'll be able to take. Come on, over the top.
Don't move around unnecessarily.
Now!
Kind of missed with everything then, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a... squad roster's full at the moment. Dang it.
Entering combat.
Because we've got 2 unconscious people on the field, our squad roster is full.
Gotta love nature.
No, no, no. Stop turning.
All units, please get to your positions.
We didn't even manage to do any damage there. It was too far away. That's actually really bad. It's that far away from us. So, let's get Ramona up. We see if we can empty someone from our squad roster using this pickup here. Scouts get so many movement points. It's almost unfair that the scouts get this many movement points because they're not that much weaker. The scouts, the thing is, the scouts aren't that much weaker when it comes to like firepower.
Come on, faster! Hurry it up!
Yes, maybe if you're trying to take out a tank, yes, but not in general.
Brace yourself. Focus on.
I'm on my way.
We'll go and grab our other sniper who's unconscious.
Medic!
Sit tight. Help's almost there.
And then we'll order in someone, possibly a Lancer, because we've got quite a few tanks up at the top there to break through. So we might order ourselves a Lancer from the front camp. We don't have any snipers to take, so that's a problem. I'm going to need another couple of snipers in my register. Hey, Carefree13, welcome to the stream. So, let's order someone up. Who have we got? Yeah, let's get Yoko in. So next turn round we'll have another Lancer up at the front that we can move forwards. The enemy reinforcement request was cancelled because we managed to take their camp. They've only got 7 command points left, and they're requesting reinforcements from up there now. See, he can do damage to me from that range, but I can't do damage to him from that range. That seems a little bit unfair. That was the only thing they did, though. It's a pity I don't have a sniper. It would have been very useful to have a sniper right about now. Right, so I'm going to use this scout to determine which way the guy's facing, the guy in the pit. The guy in the pit is facing towards me. Okay, that's fine.
I can do this.
So because he's facing towards me, he's not facing towards this camp back here. So we're actually going to move
Get ready to die.
Jane up.
Found one.
There's a landmine there! I ran straight into a landmine. Alicia, would you mind, picking Jane up off the floor, please?
Medic!
There was a landmine right there, and I just ran face first into it.
Stay with us. It won't be long now.
I am bad at this game.
We'll be okay.
I am so bad at this game.
Enemy sighted.
Fall back for now. Retreat.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
I'll take care of it.
So I'm going to need to go and hire another couple of snipers, I think.
I see Golly.
Take this.
Ah, missed. So our tank is pretty badly damaged, and I want to bring up an engineer.
Your body's yours to use.
Oh, don't say that, Homer. You absolute creep. My body's yours to use. Creepy.
Keep an eye on the distance between you and them.
Yes, right away.
So let's repair up our tank so it doesn't get destroyed.
Thank you.
We're going to order in another Lancer, even though I don't think any of our Lancers are particularly suited. Tank Killer, that'll do. So we'll order in another Lancer and then we'll bring our tank forwards. Ah, missed. We need to improve the accuracy of the tank cannon. We have a little bit too much kind of flare around the tank cannon. Reinforcements have arrived. What did they get? I think they ordered in a sniper. And they're going to order in another reinforcement. Yeah, they ordered in a sniper. He just shot me with a tank shell. She survived that as well. He shot me with a tank shell and she survived.
Under minor fire.
I'm kind of impressed she survived, to be 100% fair. Like, I wouldn't have survived myself if someone had shot me with a tank shell. I'll be surprised if you can hit me from there. No? Didn't think so. So what have we got? We've got tank, shock trooper, tank, sniper, and shock trooper.
I'll take care of it.
God damn it, I am missing so many shots at the moment.
Looks like the wind's really...
I suspect it's a sandstorm, Welks. These Badlands are infamous for sandstorms, bad enough to drop visibility to 0.
I see. That'll make it tougher to spot the enemy until the storm blows over.
Yes, but the same applies to the enemy. Hiding within the sandstorm is a valid tactic when crossing ground with no natural cover.
Good idea.
So I had to basically step up out of the trench to trigger that.
You got it, hon.
Brace for their attack.
There we go. Someone's actually hitting it.
I'm gonna bake at it.
Leave it to Aunt Yoko.
Leave it to Aunt Yoko. Nice.
You could fry an egg.
Take this.
Hey, Potato Aria, welcome to the stream.
Take this.
Don't let the heat.
So hopefully the sandstorm lasts for more than one turn, or else she's going to get stuck out there sort of terribly. But
Stay calm. Maintain formation and flank them.
there we go. So that's one tank down. We had to spend a lot of energy to do it, but that's fine.
Everybody be careful.
an eye on the uneven ground as you walk.
It's really hard to get the tank through here. Managed to hit that tank though. Nice. So let's get our engineer.
It's yours to use.
Yeah, it's really like I can't drive over the pits, which I would have thought like I would have been able to. Get our tank almost up to full HP.
Set a reasonable pace to preserve your strength.
And then we'll grab this scout, and I wonder, can I... No, I won't be able to run around there, so I'm going to have to run around the mountain this way.
Don't let the heat get to you.
I'm afraid my gun is gonna melt.
Nah, see, she should be doing more damage than that. She should be doing more damage than that. It destroyed my treads. Well, that's frustrating. The other tank is moving out. We don't know where.
Minor damage sustained.
Dang, sniper. I was hoping to move her around so that she could shoot the sniper, but unfortunately not. So I think this is the end. That's the sandstorm over, by the looks of it. So we've got these guys that we need to take care of. The problem is we don't really have anyone we can take care of them with.
You're headed straight for that machine gun. A second slip could kill you out there.
"56 shots to kill the sniper." That's insane. 56 shots to kill the sniper from this range.
I'll take care of it. Take this.
You got it, hon.
How are you doing, Potato Aria?
All units prepare to intercept.
Die for me, sweetie. For you, sure. Ooh, here's one.
He dodged that? God damn him.
Moving out.
Well, we took out one of their named snipers.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
I wish I could equip my soldiers with some kind of anti-tank grenade.
Your body's yours to use.
Question is, can I repair the tracks? Can I repair the treads?
Thank you.
Yes, I can. Excellent.
An error in judgment could cost you everything.
I'm frail.
Here we go! Gotta love nature.
Brace yourself. Keep your stamina up. Lancers, keep an eye on your ammo.
Please don't let up on the offense.
Dang it! I missed. Frustrating. Frustrating to say the least. Okay, so I've got 1 point left.
My turn, okay?
Why does it take like 30 and 50 shots to kill these guys? It's ridiculous that they have that much HP. So our Lancers do recover ammo between rounds. They only recover 1 ammo, but that means we've got 2 more Lancer shots. They have 3 snipers! Oh, I'm so sad that my snipers died early in this. So if I do have to redo this mission, that's fine. I think I know where I went significantly wrong. So he's just manoeuvring his tank at the moment. He's manoeuvred it into a position where, like, he has a shot, but it's not a great shot. There's the other tank. Probably going to open fire on her, to be fair. No, it's going to keep moving. I mean, if it exposes its engines to her, that's, like, we can deal damage. We can't deal damage to the armor plating, but there's the engine. We did a few plink damage. We did a little bit of plink damage to the engine. He's got 3 snipers there now. See, the enemy snipers are so much better than mine. I have no idea why the enemy snipers are so much more effective than my snipers. So much more effective than my snipers.
Sure.
I'll take care of it.
There we go, so that's the light tank down.
Target silent.
Entering combat.
Advance cautiously.
Enemy sighted. Hostile sighted!
Soldiers.
Okay, took him down to 17 HP. That shock trooper's reasonably easy to deal with from now on.
Here we go! Enemy sighted! Fire!
Dang it, I shot the treads instead of the body.
Entering combat!
So we're currently in sandstorms, so hopefully, like, the enemy doesn't really have a shot at any of us. More reinforcements. Let me guess, another sniper. I can almost guarantee you it's another sniper, and they're requesting more snipers.
Underminer fire!
That's fine. We'll take out the light tank with one of our missile launchers next turn. Or is that a lancer? Oh no, it's a sniper. Please move all your snipers into a little bundle. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, just put all your snipers there. Put all your snipers, like, right there. That's fine by me. Oh, lovely. Oh, this is going to be fun. Another one. Put another sniper there. Go on, an extra sniper. Oh, look at all that. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Oh, this is going to be fun. Right, either way, I'm going to use my tank first, because my tank, whether I need it to or not, or whether it has a mortar shell or not, is still going to be useful. So the question is, I have a mortar shell. So if I was to put a mortar shell, say, about there. Boom! 4 snipers dead. 4 snipers dead. 4 snipers dead. Screw you, game. Screw you. 4 snipers dead.
Don't fail me now. Gotta love nature.
That's the way we play the game. That's the way we play the game. 4 snipers dead.
Leave it to Aunt Yoko.
Take this.
I blew him over the other side of the wall. That's kind of cool.
You got it, hon. Hit, please.
Oh! Direct hit with a rocket launcher again.
You, sure.
Ah, I don't have any grenades. That's sad. But that should end the mission, because the only objective we had was to occupy the enemy camp. We knocked him out of the camp, so we blew the guy out of the camp with the rocket launcher. Because we blew him out of the camp with the rocket launcher, we could occupy the enemy camp. D rank. Oh, wow. We got a D rank then. Now, admittedly, we did get like 12,000 experience last time, and we didn't do any levels up or anything. So that was partially our own fault for not leveling up. So let's head back to headquarters and do some leveling up. I think if I level up my snipers, so first off, let's go to the command room, see if we can hire another sniper. See if we can get another sniper in. Because actually snipers appear to be reasonably good. Oh, we got Lance of Gallia and the Crimson Heart Medal. So what is Lance of Gallia and... Lance of Gallia is kill an enemy ace. Nice! We managed to kill an enemy ace. Lovely. So, let's see about open slots. We need to remove someone. I don't really use that many of these guys, so... that many shock troopers. Let's get rid of the panicky shock trooper.
You know?
And then let's get ourselves a third sniper. Oscar. Meadowbred, Imp Hate, and Night Vision. Sounds good to me.
Hey, I'm Oscar Baylor. Thanks for taking me up.
Come back any...
So we've got another sniper, so now we can rig out snipers if we need to do another sniper mission. So we've got 24,000, like, yeah, we could have had 18,000 experience. We could have leveled up quite a few people. So let's throw experience into our snipers. You're one level closer to being humans. We can actually get our level snipes up to level 5. No pain, no gain. So I wonder if this will unlock another potential at level 5. We unlocked another potential. Oh no, we got aim boost. The order raises one ally's accuracy. Nice. So let's grab another scout level up. And we'll order a Lancer level up because we use the Lancers a lot. Now, admittedly, we don't use the shock troopers a lot, so we're not leveling them up. The problem, of course, with that is that... Ooh, our Lancers got another potential. So we've got First Aid Boost and Tank Slayer. Tank Killer Extra Shot. Extra Shot, that is one hell of a powerful bonus. Stand Ready, Tank Slayer. Okay, so Tank Slayer is pretty common. Tank Slayer basically just allows you to do extra damage to a tank. The Extra Shot ability on Yan, that's pretty hefty. Like, being able to fire twice in a turn, or does that mean she has extra ammunition? If the Extra Shot ability means she gets to fire twice in a turn, our Shock Trooper's got more. First Aid Boost, Undercover Fire, Melee Skills, okay, and Undercover Fire.
You're better. Go. You're better than.
So, that's Scouts level 6. And a new potential in our Scouts. So we've got Nocturnal, Power Scout, First Aid Boost. Okay, so night missions we're very good on. We've got several people who are good at night missions now.
You're better than this.
We've also got a bunch of money, so we can head to the newspaper article person and we can... throw some money at her. That sometimes unlocks bits and pieces for us. So let's try research and development first. See if we can buy any upgrades. Accuracy boost 3. Ooh, and then we get to pick specialist things. So yeah, let's take accuracy boost 3. It's quite expensive, but it just upgrades our scouts straight off. And our scouts are one of our main classes. I might as well upgrade that. It's not as expensive. It's going to help slightly. Range and damage bonus versus armor I will take. Accuracy boost for our snipers we'll take as well. A grenade upgrade. 300 for 25 bonus damage. 300 is very cheap. So, yeah. We'll do 325 bonus damage. I don't think I'll take the uniform upgrades. 3,000 apiece for just +1 armor. We'll have a look what we can do for the Edelweiss instead. We can get mortar upgrade plus another mortar upgrade, which gives us a bonus versus personnel, armor, and blast range. Yes. Because our mortar seems to be good for taking out sort of grouped people. We'll take frontal armor bonus. Rolled steel, plus 20% body defense. Yeah, we'll take a body defense bonus as well. As to the specialists, we could take another radiator upgrade, which gives us a bonus critical defense. Coil springs to give us tread defense, a spare belt for tread HP. Sight upgrade for accuracy, and expanded capacity for +1 magazine. Yes, definitely. Let's take the sight upgrade. And we'll take the expanded magazine. So our little Tetris piece that of upgrades is sort of improving. And we kind of spent all of our money, so if she wants money, then we're going to have to wait and give her money later.
Hey! Dropping by. Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some
wild stories. You must be proud. That will be the pig.
Help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Why do I have a feeling the new member is the pig? Mission claims Vassal Bridge, guide to pull out north, Lucky 7 cut off supply base, military issue draft notices. The government issued a second wave of draft Mongolians for the militia on the 8th, expecting the Empire's formal declaration of war last month. This draft was likely made inevitable by the recent series of losses in the east and the north. Okay. Ah, so you see, yeah, there's a piece on Welkin and Alicia that we can buy for 3,100, but we can't afford it.
Come back and...
Luckily, it'll just sit there and we can buy it later. So let's try a skirmish with our new improved soldiers. So we've got Vassal River. No, not easy mode. Normal mode. So the skirmish is slightly different to the actual mission. The skirmish plays a little bit differently.
We'll now be briefed on the operation.
So what have we got in the skirmish mode? So it's the same map as Vassal Bridge. This is your starting position. Sweep in quickly and drive their strike forces back. Your objective is to occupy their base camp. Good luck. Ah, so we don't know anything about the enemy forces. Ooh, interesting. So we need people who are comfortable in a city. She's country bred. Trooper Killer, Desert Algae, Chatty Cathy, Energetic, Evasion. Yeah, let's take Mel. Undodgeable Shock, Chameleon, Neat Freak, Nocturnal. Stealth, Good Buddy. Does anyone like Mel? Alex likes Mel. Let's throw Alex in. Yeah, she hasn't got any negatives for the city. We do have a likelihood of a tank attacking here. So let's take Jan in here. And we'll take one of our engineers. And then we'll take Lone Wolf, Sniper Killer. Ooh, Cesaray's a Sniper Killer. That sounds interesting. Then we need to take a engineer with the tank. And a scout with the tank. So we've got Vice and Carl. Anyone do well with Vice and Carl? Alex is good with Vice. Ike is good with Vice. You'll do.
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
So we've got a nice powerful mortar now. we can drop our mortar down.
Drive these Imperials back out of Gallia. Squad 7, move out.
So we've got a nice powerful mortar, which means we can use the mortar for taking out entrenched individuals. So they've got, like, right now, they've got a double scout entrenched at the front here. So they've got a double scout here. We could actually mortar those scouts out of their cover. Just, like, straight off. We don't have a lot of command points.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Provide the squad some cover fire.
Now we've got a shock trooper here and we've got a scout here. Can our sniper get a shot at the shock trooper?
Easy mark.
Yep.
See what you get?
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Then I'm going to move him over here where he can take out the scout. Only one shot per turn though, so... So, let's see. Let's move up our scout on this side, just to scout through the bushes and see if there's any enemies waiting for us. Cause I had a feeling there would be.
Leave it all to me.
There we go. Took him out where he was in the bush. Down in the bushes and stealth. So that wasn't bad. We're very low on command points. Not sure why. I think possibly because we didn't take Alicia and Largo and Rosie. Each of whom gives us... Whoa! The guy has 12 command points. And he just ran forward straight into Crossfire, which is fine. It's a chance this person's going to run straight forwards into Crossfire as well. Nope, he's going to hide around the corner. Fair enough. Because we're hidden in the bushes, we're not going to fire on him from where we are. Down here. The tank, however, is going to fire on him. So they're just running troops into like hails of gunfire here, which is doing really well for us. So he's down to 11 command points now, because he's lost one of his commanders. Must have a lot of commander units. I'm surprised he didn't get shot by more people. That's all he's going to do for now. That's fine.
Right, here I go.
Let's move our scout up. Now there's sometimes a like hidden unit in these bushes here.
I see one.
I thought there would be.
Please keep the enemy's position in mind. Please proceed with caution.
So that was intentional, because now he's turned his back to my shock trooper. So my shock trooper can now approach without getting shot at.
I'll take care of it.
Whoa! Why does it take so many bullets to kill this guy?
Just leave it to me. Take this. I did it.
You did indeed, Alex.
Okay, I got it.
So there's a lot of people there. Okay, so that's a lot of people.
I'll take care of it. Dance, punk.
I'm with you, Vice, baby.
Dang it! This guy is really tough. Frustratingly tough. Oh, mortar! Gonna have to deal with that tank. Likelihood is he's now going to go and execute both of them. Okay, so he tried to fire a tank shell over his other tank. That's a little bit strange. He succeeded in firing a tank shell past the... That's ridiculous accuracy.
Entering combat.
Imperial units closing in. Watch out.
Just on the off chance there was someone around that corner that I could kill.
You got it, hon. Hit, please.
How did I miss?
For you, sure. Hit, please.
I missed. Wait, what? I'm sorry, how am I missing there? That's...
You got it, hon.
I mean, look at her shot. Like, that's 99% that vehicle.
Hit, please.
Finally, she landed the shot. No procs for extra shot, though. Just crushes the box in its way. Wow! It's just mortaring and tank shotting everybody. I'm really very surprised it didn't... Really very surprised he didn't open fire on my guys. Okay, so he didn't actually land the hit that time, which is a surprise. Let me guess, he's going to fire again? Yeah. They're really just determined to shell those poor soldiers down to nothing, aren't they? Surprised they haven't actually opened fire on Jan with... because Jan's the anti-tank.
Entering combat.
Jan's the anti-tank character, so...
Focus on making smart choices, soldiers. Keep that cover fire coming.
Fire!
At least that'll act as a distraction for that tank.
You got it, hon.
Now she's in a camp, so she gets all of her ammunition refilled. Not just one. Normally if she was outside a camp, she'd only get one ammunition refilled. But she gets all of it because she's inside a camp. Which means that we can just open fire with rocket after rocket after rocket. Until the enemy tanks are gone.
Sorry, honey.
Enemy unit neutralized.
You say so.
Ah, missed. So the snipers still have quite a big strike circle, which does make them a little bit inaccurate at long range, which is weird, because you'd think long range is where snipers absolutely excel. So you'd think the snipers would get a better chance of hitting at long range, rather than a worse chance of hitting.
Underminer fire.
Didn't even manage to take out one of my treads, so it's probably like some kind of semi-explosive shell. Was that an engineer? That sounded like that was an engineer, because it did the little... That was an engineer. You absolute sod.
Underminer fire.
So did he repair the tank? Doesn't look like he repaired the tank.
Here we go. Now.
So I'm going to use the tank a second time, and I'm just going to drop a mortar on that group. So I'm actually going to switch over to my mortar round, because my mortar round does do damage to tanks, and I'm just going to drop it over the top. And I didn't kill the tank. Seriously? I literally dropped a mortar on it and it didn't kill it. The mortar's supposed to do damage to tanks.
Order's in order.
It has, like, armor penetration now.
Enemy sighted. Easy mark.
And again, missed. This is why I don't like snipers. Because snipers are supposed to be good long-range units, and they're crap, unless they're the enemy snipers, in which case they one-shot everybody. I actually lost someone then. Actually, I think I might lose 2 people. Vice died, and I think Ika's going to die as well.
Minor damage sustained.
Luckily, my tank has a ridiculous armor. Yeah, he definitely repaired the tank that time. I mean, the thing is, they have no lancers, so if I take out the enemy tank, they've got nothing to fight me with, really. Like, that grenade does what? 20 tread damage. It's like, okay. You took out my treads, well done.
Underminer fire.
It's absolutely ridiculous, but I'm going to take out the tank. Because the tank is pretty much the only thing that's dangerous to my tank. And then, although my tank is badly damaged, I can just kind of rattle off mortar rounds and things. There we go. Enemy tank's been destroyed.
You say so. Hostile detected.
Now, don't you dare miss at this range. Like, you're as close as someone with a normal rifle. Someone with a normal rifle would open fire from that distance. Easily someone with a normal rifle would open fire from that distance.
I can't...
See, he said to Ica and she said to Vice because they like each other and they were both on the same mission. So I like the fact that there's a little bit of kind of automatic recognition and things going on in the game. Ooh, Cesare taking shots from a commanding officer. But he's in the position where I should be able to snipe him. Let me guess, you're going to run and try and take shots at my sniper? This guy's going to throw another grenade. How much damage does it do? 0 damage. Literally 0 damage. Normal soldiers have such a hard time. Hey, it's Rasho. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
You say so. Easy mark.
I'm on my way now.
Come on, Alex. I love how we can only do 1 damage at a time from this range. Submachine guns, not designed for long-range combat, would you believe?
Okay, I got it.
Seriously? Seriously? We've unloaded a sniper bullet, a submachine gun, and a whole clip from a rifle into this guy, and he's not dead yet.
Okay, I got it. I'll dodge everything you throw at me.
I'll dodge everything you throw at me, except that. He'll dodge everything you throw at him, except that bit.
So long. See what you get?
See what you get? Okay, so we've got our tank up there. We've got 2 soldiers up there and 1 dead body, or 1 corpse. Going to be an interesting attempt. So this guy's going to grenade again and do 0 damage again.
Damage minimal.
This guy's just throwing grenades at me now. That's all he's doing, is just throwing grenades at a tank. And that's all he did? All he did was throw a grenade and then stop his turn. AI making weird decisions right now.
Order's an order. Easy mark.
You missed. You said easy mark and you missed. And then you got shot.
Welcome.
Oh my god, the sniper's inability to hit anything even when like 90% of the circuit... That really does irritate me.
Leave it to me.
All units, take your positions.
Right, you. I did it.
Man down.
I'm on my way now. Right, you.
And we can kind of cheese the game because we don't have to kill everyone else. We just have to occupy, and that's done. So actually, we probably could have just dashed in there with some fast scouts on the first turn. Fast scouts with high evasion, and completed that on turn 1. Rank D. So, yeah, 8 turns. It expects you to do that in like 4 turns. Interesting. It expects you to do that in about 4 turns if you want the like flat victory. Interesting. Well, I think a 2-hour episode of Valkyria Chronicles is a good point to kind of call it there. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Valkyria Chronicles, and I will see you all in another stream. Bye-bye, everybody.